Here are deck profiles for both Team New Asteroid and Team SIT Genius. First is Asuka's deck profile. 4 Silverthorn Dragon Tamer Luquier. 4 Midnight Invader. 3 Dancing Princess of the Night Sky. 3 Mirror Demon. 3 Barking Cerberus. 4 Purple Trapeze. 3 Hades Hypnotist. 4 Skull Juggler. 3 Midnight Bunny. 3 Dark Metal Bicorn. 1 Girl Who Crossed the Gap. 3 Poison Juggler. 3 Sky High Walker. 4 Popcorn Boy. 3 Dynamite Juggler. And 3 Rainbow Magician. Next up is Ren's deck profile. 4 copies of Conviction Dragon, Chrome Jailer Dragon. 4 copies of Spectral Duke Dragon. 4 copies of Black Dragon Knight Voltimir. 4 copies of Lash Edge Valkyrie. 2 copies of Player of the Holy Bow Vivian. 3 copies of Hollow Shield Mark. 4 copies of Scout of Darkness Voltimir. 3 copies of Blade Feather Valkyrie. 4 copies of Slakeall Dagger. 1 copy of Black Dragon Whelp Voltimir. 4 copies of Falcon Knight of the Azure. 4 copies of Flame of Victory. 4 copies of Silent Punisher. And 4 copies of Elixir Somnier. Next up is Kai's deck profile. 4 copies of Draconic Kai's Vermilion the Blood. 4 copies of Draconic Kai's Vermilion. 4 copies of Dusty Plasma Dragon. 4 copies of Thunderstorm Dragoon. 3 copies of Demonic Dragon Berserker Garuda. 3 copies of Vanguard Gald. 4 copies of Draconic Monk Ginkaku. 3 copies of Desert Gunner Ryan. 4 copies of Red River Dragoon. 1 copy of Deity Sealing Kid Soko. 4 copies of Spark Edge Draco Kid. 4 copies of Malevolent Jin. 4 copies of Old Dragon Mage. And 4 copies of Demonic Dragon Nymph Sobo. And lastly is Christopher's deck profile. 4 copies of Battler of the Twin Brush Polaris. 4 copies of Magnet Crocodile. 4 copies of Belonkus Tiger. 2 copies of Compass Lion. 4 copies of Geograph Giant. 2 copies of Sharpener Beaver. 4 copies of Coiling Duckbill. 4 copies of Miraculous Tiger. 3 copies of Cable Sheep. 2 copies of Silver Wolf. 1 copy of Gardening Mole. 2 copies of Castanet Donkey. 4 copies of Triangle Cobra. 2 copies of Alarm Chicken. 4 copies of Dictionary Goat. And 4 copies of Ruler Chameleon. There's also official deck profiles of his previous deck and his teammates' deck.